Students, what is up? Let's go over the 7-4 lesson. So, here's kind of our last big set of rules here before we start using some of these things, because we've been doing a lot of number crunching in Chapter 7. Well, after 7-4 is when we start using some of these things for some story problems. So, here's our last set of properties. We're going to be doing some division properties with exponents. Your assignment is right here. And here are the two rules, okay? You're going to be doing some division of powers. So as you can see here, when you divide powers of the same base, you actually just do subtraction. So two things. You could think big kids, little kids again. If the big kids are doing division, the little kids are doing subtraction. But there's going to be two questions I'm going to have you answer that make these questions go super, super fast. And then there's more frying pans with fractions. So that's it. Okay, so think about your frying pan right here. But sometimes people have little dividers inside their frying pans because apparently they don't want their food to mix while they're cooking it. So imagine like having a divider between your eggs and your bacon, and then you sprinkle in some seasoning. Guess what? Both your eggs and your bacon are still going to get some seasoning, but that divider is right there. Okay, so here we go. Problem number 1 at page 440. We have x to the 5 halves over an x to the 2. Okay, so big kids, little kids, or you could just answer this question. Which side has more, and then how much more? So here's what I do. I start with a blank fraction bar right next to it. Then I ask myself, well, which side has more? Well, the top's got more because technically that's 2.5, right? 5 halves is 2.5. So the top has a half more than the bottom. Oh, look, there's my answer. X to the 1/2. Done. Okay. Or if you want to do subtraction, you could do 5 halves minus 2, but guess what? You're going to get a half anyway. Okay, so this works great because sometimes there's more on the bottom. Spoiler, sometimes there's more on the bottom. So if you start with a blank fraction bar and you ask yourself which side has more, and then how many more or how much more, those are the two questions, you're going to answer this right every single time. So watch this. Here's the next example right out of the book. Okay, again, I'm on page 440. Again, push pause sometimes if you want to copy down the questions first, and then push play to watch me do them. Okay, here we go. So I kind of split it mentally. I just start with the m's. Again, you can't share or take away exponents from different bases. Only like bases can mess with each other's exponents. So right here, I start with the m's. Which m has more? The bottom m has 3 more. Okay. The n's, the top one has 1 more. I'm done. That's literally it. Okay, if you want to be a person who follows the rules perfectly, you could write it as m2 minus 5, which is m to the negative 3, which is, it's going to be 3 of them on the bottom. There you go. Okay, and then n, 4 minus 3 is it. No, don't waste your time. Okay, yes, that's cool and that works, but if you answer those two questions, you're going to make your life super, super efficient. And I always am about efficiency. All right, so let's knock out some got it questions. Ew, gross. So which side has more? The top has more. How many more? See, 3/4 is a quarter more. That's 3/4. That's technically 2/4. So I'm going to go ahead and say y to the 1/4. And then if you want, you can just go like that. Oh, there was never a fraction bar in the first place. Yeah, there was. Okay, here we go. 7 halves, that's 3.5. Bruh. I'm just doing math, man. So d to the half. Now, you can use decimals, but don't ever write powers with decimals. Apparently, you'll make some people mad. Okay, here we go. Start with a blank fraction bar because you never know where stuff's going to lie. Here we go. K, which side has more? The top's got more. How many more? 5 more. Don't forget, imaginary 1 right there. J, which side has more? Bottom. How many more? 3 more. Wow, it's almost too easy. Better circle my answers. Be a good student. Okay, again, which side is more and how many more? Ooh, negatives. I'm glad this got brought up. So don't forget about just spatial sense and awareness. Okay, which side has more? Well, the A's are positive down here, so there's going to be more down here. How many more down here? Let's see, negative 3 to get to 8. There's 8. To get to 5, there's 8. Okay, again, you can think in a number line. Here's 0. Here's 5. Here's negative 3. Who's got more? This guy's got more. How many more? 8 more, okay? B's, looks like there's 5 more on top. Nice, okay? Which side has more and how many more? Again, if you want to follow the rules, I guess I could slow this one down here. you would write it as a to the negative 3 minus 5 more. That's a to the negative 8. Oh, weird. 8 on the bottom. Crazy, right? Not really. Just following the rules. Okay, the next one, I'm going to kind of slice it. That's a lot of pieces. That's a lot going on there. So I'm going to kind of take my time and see what I got here. Ooh. Friends, what's anything divided by itself? Yeah, 1. Cancels. Gone. There are no x values. If you want to be a good student, write it the way it says. Oh, yeah, there's no more x's. They're gone. They all cancel. Ooh, here we go. Which side has more? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. The top has more. How many more? 4 more. Okay, if you don't believe me, look at a number line. Here's negative 5. Here's negative 1. Okay, oh, that's 4 more. There you go. The top has 4 more. Okay, z's. Z to the 8 over a z to the 1. There's going to be 7 more z's on top, and I don't need the fraction bar. Boom, there we go. So y to the 4, z to the 7 would be that last one. Oh, man, these things are so complicated, but at the same time, so easy. So just ask yourself those 2 questions, friends. Which side has more, and then how much more, how many more, and then you will win this every single time. Okay, so just kind of be on guard about negatives because, you might mess up. Oh, this one's negative 5. It's bigger. No. This one's actually more. Think temperature. Okay, so if you ever get stuck with negatives, think temperature. Okay, problem 3 and problem 4 are going to be compounded on the next video. See you then.